Welcome back to the next episode of our podcast. Join me as we practice speaking English together through everyday stories. Let's dive into today's topic. The secret to overcoming fear. Have you ever felt fear controlling you? When fear takes over your emotions, your dreams and goals seem impossible. This was the life of a young man named Leo. His dream was to become a great football flyer. He wanted to fly in the real match, to score the goal, and to hear the crowd cheer his name. He trained every week, but whenever the coach gave him attention, fear appeared. Fear whispered, "You are too weak. You will make mistakes. Everyone will laugh." Leon always held back. In practice, he passed the ball away instead of taking a shot. In game, he stayed quiet, hiding behind a stronger teammate. His friends attacked with courage, but Leon's feet felt heavy. His dreams were locked away behind the wall of fear. One evening, after another disappointing practice, Leon sat alone near the goal post. He watched the others stay longer, kicking ball after ball, missing then trying again. He thought, "Why can't they reach failure? Why I freeze?" His chest felt tight with frustration. He wanted to change, but fear had built a cage around him. That night, Leon spoke with his older cousin, a man who had once played football at a high level before his injury ended his career. Leon confessed, "I wanted to play with courage, but I am always afraid." His cousin listened carefully, then said, "Fear never goes away. Leon, the secret is not to erase fear, but to outweigh fear is still there. Fear is like a shadow. If you run from it, it follows. If you fight it, it fades. You must play even when you are afraid." Those words stayed in Leon's heart. He realized he had been waiting for fear to disappear before flying boldly. That was impossible. The only way forward was to face it directly on the field. The next day, Leon returned to practice with a new rule for himself. Whenever the ball came to him, he would not give it away immediately. His legs shook, but he dribbled forward. He lost the ball. Fear locked inside him, but he stayed. The next time he tried again, he missed again, but this time he felt stronger. Each attempt was a small victory. Day after day, Leon forced himself to take shots. At first, his kicks flew too high or too wide. His teammates shouted at him in frustration, but he kept going. Slowly, the ball began to curve towards the goal. Slowly, his feet grew steadier. He stayed longer after practice, taking dozens of shots when no one was watching. Sweat covered his body, but he whispered to himself, "It just make me stronger. It must make me braver," which turned into the months. Leon began to see change. In March, he no longer hid. He asked for the ball. He ran faster, tackled harder, and dared to shoot. Sometimes he scored. Sometimes he failed, but each time fear lost a little of its power. Then the big day arrived. His team had an important match against a strong rival. The score was tied and only minutes remained. Suddenly, the ball rolled toward Leon. Fear rushed back. screaming inside his head, "Pass it away, do not read it." His chest tightened, and for the moment he wanted to hide again. But then he remembered his Christian words: "Fear is a shadow, fades." Leon took a deep breath. He looked at the goat. He lifted his left and struck the ball with everything he had practiced. Time seemed so free as a flow through the air. The goalkeeper jumped, but the ball passed him and slammed into the net. "Go!" The crowd erupted in cheers. His teammates rushed toward him, shouting his name. Leon had scored the winning goal. That night, Leon lay awake in bed, but this time he was smiling. He realized that the fear had not disappeared. It was still with him, but he had learned the truth. Fear could not control him anymore. He had faded, and on the other side, he had found courage. From then on, Leon played with new confidence. He still felt nervous before big game, but he no longer allowed fear to decide his actions. He told younger flyers, "Do not wait for fear to leave. Take a shot even when you are afraid. Every step forward builds strength. Fear is not your enemy. Fear is your test." His story spread through the team. Many flyers who once stayed in the background began to take risks. They missed shots. They grew stronger. Leon became more than a football flyer. He became an example of courage. Years later, when people asked him about his great victory, Leon never said the winning goal. Instead of he said, "The day I stopped running from fear and started playing with courage." The secret to defeating fear is not to wait for it to vanish, but to act until courage takes its place. Share this with someone who needs. Thanks for watching.